Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Aurora, and today on Drawsome, we are going to be drawing compass. Yeah, I know, it was one of those things that I thought would be interesting. So, that's what we're gonna do. So if you're not really familiar with the compass, it is basically something that they put on a map that shows which direction you're looking, the orientation of the map. Or if you're familiar with camping or boating or hiking or flying or anything else outdoorsy, a compass is a tool that you use to make sure that you make it back alive. So, saying that, we have two different ways we can draw this. We can draw it the way you would see it on a map, and we can draw an actual compass. And I'm gonna cheat. You can use what is also called a compass, or a, this is a very old one. This one belonged to my grandfather, because he used to do topography, where he would draw like out the surface of the world, basically. And yeah, so I acquired some of his tools, and like I said, this is very old. And if you don't have anything that will mark a circle, just use like a can lid or a can or a bottle or just whatever to get your circle as nice as you can get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this, my grandfather's compass. And we don't want it super huge, so I'm just gonna swing that around. Now, go ahead and put this in purple so y'all can see it. Sometimes I feel like we're on Blue's Clues and using my trusty purple pencil. It just gives me something to follow. Yeah. Okay. Lori thinks she can't draw a circle. Ooh. Okay, and in the center would be right there. And let's see. We know that the top is going to be north. Bottom is going to be south. This over here will be west. And this will be east. So let's drag this out again and make a smaller circle right in the center. That works so nice. And I'll color that in, make it darker so y'all can see. And because north, I mean, it has like an arm, so that little dials are on. I have to draw yet another circle. Look at us go. So this will be just on the outside. On this one. So this. Come on, make a line up. There we go. And color that in nice and bright purple. Yeah, let's see. The pointers are, it always is supposed to go north, so I don't know why they always show them like off center and go in every which direction, but we're not going to do that. Well, yeah, we are. Let's see. Center out, and that's one pointer thingy. And we'll just erase it there. And they almost come all the way out to the outside edge, because inside here is little tick marks. And those little tick marks in between each one of these will denote northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. And of course there's all sorts of ticks in between as well, but we're not going to worry about those. We really aren't going to worry about those. And then, let's see, these have 2 arrows, like so. I'm going to color this side in here, and this side in here. So there. And then most of these, it looks like they've got like a sundial, which the other word for this would be compass rose. And I guess it's because they have all these little arrows in the center. It makes it look like a flower, sort of. I guess that's why they call it that. I don't know. I really don't. I am not a compass aficionado. So I don't have a clue. I did inherit my my mother's father's compass when he died, and I still have it somewhere. I was going to show it to you, but I couldn't find it. Of course not. It has poofed into oblivion. I don't know where it would be. I know it's in my bedroom somewhere, but I don't know where. And they have shorter arrows inside here, pointing at the other directions. Like so. And let's see. We would have, and I don't know why, but I guess they've got, to me it makes it look like a stopwatch, but apparently there's like a pin that's supposed to keep it from moving so you can stay on one track. I don't know about these things, but whatever. We'll just put that little ring in there. And we'll color a little bit that in, because that's all silver. It's all super shiny. Other side of that. Other side of that. Kind of makes it look like silver, huh? Makes it look shiny at least. And, meh. I don't know what else to do with this one. I think that kind of covers what the handheld type looks like. I am way more interested in the kind they put on maps, personally. I think those are way cooler. They just look neater, and you can draw them in all types of ways and add a lot of flourishy things to them that make them look really cool. And let's see. I do, however, love the one that has got the crisscross in the center that is all shaded. And if you've ever looked at a map as to what I'm talking about, you'll know, like the old pirate maps, they've got some really, really beautiful. I mean, whoever did like all the fonts and all the handwriting and hand lettering on some of these older maps and things, they took their time to make them look so fancy that it's like it would take me half a year just to make a portion of their map. So that's why I'm like, wow, that is way cool. At least we have a few tools that we know we can utilize. This one being one of them. And let's see, I would need a straight edge of some sort. Grab this. No, I have a small one. We'll use this one. So, and this is also how I make a lot of my mandalas also, which is kind of cool. But these, like I said, you can make these as fancy schmancy as you want. And they come out really cool looking. They have so much. Come on, get it halfway in there. It looks about halfway, doesn't it? Yeah. And the other direction. And then what's neat is that they have, how is this done? This one comes and meets this one. And then this meets out here. And this meets here. And so on and so forth. Make it straight. And then this one is shaded. Here we go again. And this one is shaded. And then this one is shaded. And this one is shaded. And let's see, and then these here are like hidden behind. So that one is shaded. And this is going to get a lot of people, I think, getting used to using some drawing tools. Even if you're just sketching, it's fine to drag out, you know, rulers and things to draw circles with. I mean, there's nothing that says that you can't use these things to kind of help you get a grasp of, you know, making things look a little more presentable, give you an idea of their shape and form. So, I mean, it's not going to be a finished project. No one says you have to do everything freehand. So, you know, drag out a piece of cardboard or something if you don't have a ruler, and just use it as a straight edge. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So let's see. Let's put a pretty end here. The end, and let's see. We'll do a really cool as. And an E over here. And a really cool looking W. Here's what I'm saying, you can make these look very ornate, or you can make it as plain as you want. You know, you could You could go all out with this. And it's just something to kind of loosen your hand up, you know, if you're getting ready to sit down and draw something really fancy. This definitely will get you loosened up a little bit, so you don't hurt yourself if you guys sit and draw for a long period of time. You definitely want to warm up before you sit down and draw something out. So this is looking pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, it's just something to doodle. We're just here to give you some ideas as to, you know, things to kind of change things up a bit instead of always being the same thing. I know I got trapped for quite a long time, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna draw, you know, an eyeball like over and over and over again. It's like, well, okay, you get really good at that and that's great, but sometimes it's good to kind of break out of your shell and do something different. So this is that thing. And we kind of pride ourselves around here of giving people something different to do. You know, so if you want to follow along with us, please be our guest and follow right along with me and Lori of the Lori Files. She put her she put her video up yesterday. Whoopsie. It's okay. I really don't care. So you got it a day early. That's all right. But she did a really good video drawing a compass. And I had a fun time watching it. We hope you definitely follow along with us, and make sure, if you do, to hashtag us on Instagram with your creations. We would love to see what you've come up with. And you could get a chance to get featured in next week's video, because we will put your artwork up at the end of our videos. Let's see. Add things all over, make them pretty. Just fill in little things here and there, and just, you know, whatever you feel like doing. That's the beauty of art, is that you it becomes your world. You can do whatever you want with it, in it, and make it look however you want. It is entirely up to you. And if anybody goes, oh, why did you draw it like that? You look at them and tell them, you know what? Aurora said I could. Because it's my art. I can do whatever I want to with it. Because that's what art is. It's your heart, it's your soul. It is reflecting of you. Don't let anybody tell you that you don't have a style, because however it is you draw, that is your style. You don't have to draw like anybody else. You can draw just the way you want. That is your style. Period. Just make sure you learn all the basics first. You can't break the rules until you know the rules. I think Picasso said that. I think. It's always good to know a little bit of anatomy. And it's good to know shadow and light and perspective, like what I try and show around here. You know, but in the end, it's all you. It is all you. But yeah, I hope you guys go and check out Lori's video. And don't forget to drag out all your tools when you go to sketch something, because you never know what you might need just to get a straight edge or a round circle or whatever have you. And you can always use your compass. So don't forget to hashtag Drawsome Squad us on Instagram so we can check out some of your all's work. We would love to see it. We've been really enjoying everything everybody's been showing us. And until next time, I sure do love you bunches. Bye.